I'm going to give you my thoughts and opinions on every Crusader ship, and we're starting right now. Thank you so much to all the supporters that make this channel possible. I am Subliminal, and this is a Star Citizen's Guide to the Galaxy. The 2951 Intergalactic Aerospace Expo is here, and day 5 we're showcasing Crusader Industries. This is unlike my usual content. Today I'll be giving you my thoughts and opinions on every ship here on display, rather than any detailed stats. If you'd like to get my thoughts on the entire 2951 IAE, check out the playlist in the info card above. Lastly, if you want to win an Aegis Redeemer and a pair of Predator joystick mounts, stay tuned to the end to find out more. Without further ado, let's get to it. All right, let's take a look at today's expo haul. I'm going to talk about the Starlifter ships kind of all together. These are cargo haulers that have also really nice military variants. So the one here on the right is the C2. This is the civilian cargo vessel. It has almost 700 SCU of cargo space. Really good. Doesn't have as much ordnance for combat. Then on the left here we have the M2. The M2 has a couple more weapons. As you can see, the weapons here on the chin, you get that extra. Other than that, they're pretty much the same, except the inside of this one has 522 SCU, so just over 500 SCU. And it's just more designed for military. It's also probably either now or at some point in the future going to be a little bit more durable. And then finally, we have the A2 back here on display. The A2 is the bombing variant. It has significantly less cargo at 216 SCU, but you get bombs. So I'll show you the inside of them just for a second, so you can see the difference in the cargo space. This is the C2, the cargo variant. Oh, I'm sprinting on a ramp. Shouldn't do that. That's how you die in this game. All right. Yep. So huge cargo area here. What about sprinting down ramps? Is that death too? Let's not find out today. May not be. Oh, there it is. It still is opening. Okay, cool. Let's go ahead and go to the M2 and open that up. I knew it was going to do it. I knew it was going to happen. And man, you know? Yeah, see, I don't really see any difference in here. I guess the reason why is just because of balance. Game balance is the difference between the two cargo holes, because I don't see a difference. It might also be like for in lore the weight. This one probably weighs more because it's more durable. And I guess that's the reason why. So it had to shed some of the weight by not having as much cargo space. And then you can clearly see kind of why the A2 has less cargo, because you can actually see the bomb areas. It's got extra weapons, but on the M2, but not that many, not enough to justify that much of a cargo difference. But yeah, you can see here these bombs actually do take up space, so that's more tangible. But still, you can fit more, but it's got to be the weight, and it's a video game, right? It's got to be balanced. These Tumbril Novas fit in each one of these. Of course, in this one, you either have to run over the bomb bays, which I've seen that done before, or just drive it in through the front. One thing I totally forgot to mention are the weapons on the A2. So up top, we have the chin weapon. That's the same as the M2, right? It's not on the C2. But then down here below, we have remote turrets that are operated from a remote turret room. This is a remote turret with a size 5 weapon on it. This is a remote turret with 2 size 4, and that's mirrored onto the other side of the hull. This is absolutely a slaughterhouse of weaponry. And we even have this one down here at the back, and then one at the top back as well. I think the smallest weapons on here are size 4. So that's absolutely ridiculous. This thing is almost like a little hammerhead, as long as your enemies are below you. Well, honestly, it can still shoot forward pretty good. It's not that bad. The pilot just needs to tilt up a little bit and it can attack whatever's in front of it. So that's a really good selling point for this ship. That's how it works to my knowledge. This is the Nova Tonk. It's got a large cannon on the front of it. This is Star Citizen's tank. Really cool. It's also got some remote turrets at the top for someone to get into. Weapon racks. It's a cool little ship. Got a co-pilot. That's the turret seat. Cool little vehicle. Let's over to one of the next halls. All right. Entering into this next hall here, we have the Ares Starfighters and the MSR. Let's take a look at the Ion first. So the Ion is I guess my favorite if I had to pick one at this point, but I've actually found a reason why I actually like the Inferno as well. So the Ion is the laser cannon variant, and I like laser cannons. I like to feel like I'm sniping somebody. It's really cool. It can one-shot some light fighters' PvE targets. It's pretty dope. Love the look of the entire series. It's great. If you haven't seen my first look of the Inferno, you should go check it out, where I take it out for a spin and everything. It's really cool. Been flying this quite a bit. What I've noticed about the Ares Starfighters is that the Inferno does have the issue with ammo. But I found out that is actually a non-issue, because every time I run out of fuel before I run out of ammo. And I run out of fuel in the Ion as well. So I'm assuming that they have the same fuel tank. And it seems to me like if you conserve your ammo a little bit, you'll probably run out of fuel first. You should be conserving your ammo anyway and have proper trigger discipline. And I do love the design of this better. I like the black. The new skin that they released today is really cool. There's a great one that I picked up. I bought it immediately after seeing it, and it's really dope. You can put it on both ships. But yeah, I mean, the Inferno, take it out for a spin. Try it out. I challenge you. I really think you're going to run out of fuel before you run out of ammo, and if you don't, they'll probably go down at about the same time, or maybe maybe it'll just be like, well, I just think it's a minor inconvenience at this point. But I love the design. Love both of these ships. They're really good. The Ion is definitely not capable of taking on smaller ships effectively. The Ion is a lot better at it. You get a little bit more forgiveness if you miss. Whereas if you miss in the Ion, you don't really have much time. It's about one shot per 2 seconds or something like that. It's crazy. It's a very slow fire rate, but really high DPS in this latest patch. And I like it that way. These ships shouldn't be capable of fighting smaller ships in any capacity. But that's my opinion on it. So this is the MSR. Everybody knows what the MSR is. If you're new, it's a really cool ship. It's got cargo space for cargo. And if you hop inside, slow down on the ramps, slow down on the ramps. If you hop inside here, if you use the elevator, you're such a noob. Oh, and it opens automatically. I'm a noob. You also have data space here, so when we can have the opportunity to actually store and buy and sell data, you can store it here. So it's really good ship, man. This is a fan favorite. It's the Millennium Falcon is what people call it. It's even got an underbelly, boys. It's got a labyrinth under there. But actually, you know what? Let's leave through there. Let's leave through there. I haven't been out here in a while. Let's see if I can navigate my way through still. It's pretty simple if you know the layout of the ship. This should be the, yep. Inside of here, actually, I'm glad I came in here. You actually have cargo space that can be shrouded from NPC UEE ships. So you can put drugs in there and they won't be able to find them. Like, how dope is that? There's a chessboard in there. I can talk about this ship all day. Look for more content on it. I got buyer's guides, first looks, all types of stuff. MSR is probably my favorite ship. In the game right now, there's better cargo ships. Data doesn't make a difference. There's better multi-crew ships. There's, you know, it's really good at taking around a couple rocks to go mining or something. So it really doesn't have very much of a purpose, but I'm waiting for that data running to come out to really get the sweet spot there. All right, coming downstairs, we have the Cyclones. This is the scanning cyclone. Forget the actual acronyms for it, but this is the one that scans. The red one's the racer. It's actually pretty fast. And then we have the base one here. So these are the non-combat variants. I guess you can kind of call the scanner one kind of combat, depending on what you use it for. But then over here on the other side, we have the MT. No, not the MT. This is the ballistic weapon one. Then we have the AA, which, just like the name, it's anti-air, shoots missiles. And then we have the MT, the actual MT. This one's like kind of a combination of both. This is the only one I really think you should own, to be honest. It's got basically a sniper rifle and a couple of missiles, which is really cool. I mean, maybe the AA could be just a dedicated AA one, but I don't really see the reason to own this one. Don't buy any of these with actual money unless it was an LTI token, in my personal opinion. You could buy this stuff in game for super cheap. It's not worth that extra little 50 bucks. Any land vehicle that I only own to make content, and it'll be melted and applied to something else at a later time. The dollar to alpha UC ratio is terrible. Down here we have hollows of the Cyclone, or the Tumbrel TRs? No, the Tumbrel. Oh my god. Chat. Jeez. Brain fart. It is. Oh, the Ranger. Yes, the Ranger TR. You have the Ranger TR, and there's more Rangers. There's like 3 of them. There's basically one with like cargo. It's got like saddlebags on the side, and then there's one that has weapons. And I think there's a 3rd. There might be a racing variant or something like that. Power Rangers. Next we have, oh wow, this is the first time we've seen a holo of this in game, I think. I could be wrong. The Genesis Starliner. This is a, I don't know how to explain it, a Boeing 747 in Star System, used to carry people. I only know 2 people who, this is their favorite ship. Jared and Meyer. So, the Genesis Starliner. I mean, it is what it is. I think the design's kind of outdated, to be honest. It doesn't fit the new Crusader style. I wonder what fans of this think about them maybe taking a pass over it and convert it into looking like the other Crusader ships. I love the other Crusader ships. Crusader's one of the few manufacturers where everything that they design I absolutely love. So I don't know. Yeah, I'm interested to see what you guys think about that. I hope you've enjoyed my thoughts on the Crusader showcase. This month's ship giveaway is the Aegis Redeemer and a pair of Predator joystick mounts. There are 10 ways to enter, each giving you more points and a greater chance to win. To enter, just visit subliminal.gg/giveaway. Pro tip, the redeemed Twitch channel point rewards can be done once per live stream. If you enjoy my channel, there are so many ways to support it, ranging from free options like Prime Gaming subscriptions and sending Alpha UBC in the verse, sub club subscriptions, merch, to more generous forms of support. Head over to subliminal.gg to learn how. Your support in all forms makes this channel possible. Even your viewership, liking, and subscribing goes a long way. To continue watching, here's a video I think you may like. Here's a video YouTube thinks you may like, and until next time, citizens, I'll see you in the verse.